Hey everybody, Jeremy here. I have been driving around Ventura area today looking at various homes and properties that are distressed and people are considering working with myself and as a real estate investor and some of the investors that I work with. And I wanted to do this video because I just had spoken to somebody and they kind of made the comment and they said, well, I don't really want to, sell my home for cheap to some rich guy that's going to, make a bunch of money off of it. And I kind of chuckled when they said that. And I just looked at them and I said, I hope I don't look like a rich guy to you because I'm not a rich guy. What I am is a guy who, I actually started in construction at 10 years old because the majority of my family members were in construction, and on the weekends and summer vacations to make some extra money as a kid. And gosh, this is in the early 80s. Early 80s. I would go clean up trash on the job site, or they would have me gather the copper from the plumbing. Sometimes I would, and then as I learned more, I started setting forms and helping pour concrete, and eventually was finishing concrete. But I mean, I literally was learning every trade, even when I was a kid. At 18 years old, I got my first started my professional career in construction as an electrician. And I was 18 years old. And then, now you're doing it, probably 60, 70 hours a week, and you're learning all the trades. You learn so much. And I actually worked for a company that was out of San Diego, and I was in the LA area. And so I would have to take plans down to, plan check at City Hall, start dealing with, with plan check there, and then submitting plans, going through that process, at least helping with that process. And then obviously running jobs. I was running multiple jobs at one time, and I was dealing with code enforcement with the inspectors, dealing with that, making sure, learning all of those things. So I naturally, when you were doing something like that, and then as an entrepreneur, I own multiple businesses, but as an entrepreneur, I kind of, segued into real estate and investments and things like that, so it's just kind of a natural process. Now, I mean, I really enjoy working with people. I do enjoy helping people that are in, tight situations. Various things happen. Sometimes a family member passes away, or there's a divorce, or maybe there's, taxes on a property or repairs that need to be done and they just can't do it. So I enjoy going in and being able to help the homeowner in that situation, because I've seen many cases where people have to just leave the property and it gets repossessed, foreclosed. So what better than to be able to give the homeowners some money so they can walk with some type of, income, and also helping the investors. There are people with money, and of course they want to make a profit. So there's going to have to be a margin in there that that the investor's going to want to look at, because, I hear these stories all the time, like, oh, this guy bought my house for $100,000, he sold it for 1.2 million. I've never been involved in any deal like that. So there's investor comes in and he's going to draw $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 liquid, I mean cash, right there for the homeowner, and then he's got to put another $100,000 into it, and then you have a drawn out process. It could take 3 months, 6 months to remodel it. There could be problems that he didn't foresee. There could be mold, there could be rot, there could be termites, there could be roof damage, electrical, plumbing, so many different things that could cost so much money. So yes, investors make good money often, but they also lose money on some projects. It's definitely a risk every time. So I only want to work with people who understand the process and understand the situation. The people I just spoke to, they were kind of under the impression that I was a rich guy that was come to steal their house and make tons of money. So I actually told them that I would prefer that, they call some other people and look into other options, because I'm going to be the last guy that's going to get involved in a project where somebody's going to feel like they were being taken advantage of. And I've heard horror stories of other companies that do things like that. I personally have nothing bad to say about anybody, because I'm not personally aware of those situations. Like I said, I've heard the rumors, I've heard things that people do. We don't do that as investors, but If you do have any questions, or you are in a situation where you would at least like to speak to somebody, please give me a call. My direct cell phone number, I give it out all the time. It's 818-216-8960. You can call us toll free at 888-999-3120. We're real easy to talk to. Always happy to come sit down with you, take a look at your property, get an understanding of your situation, and be nothing but honest and forthright, and explain to you what the investors are going to be looking for, so that perhaps we can move forward and we can help you out at the same time we're helping ourselves out. It's obviously mutually beneficial. So if you guys have any questions or would like to speak to me, please give me a call. Let's chat and see if we might be able to work together, okay? Thank you very much, and have a nice day.